24 days to go. Hopefully we shall be able to beat the timeline. He's not sleeping, I have to call him again. But I need these things move. Like when you're not on site, things really don't happen. Deadlines we are closing in. We have like about 2 weeks left. Yeah, but regardless, we push on. And the most interesting bit is she was there when it all started, and I told her, you know what, I have this idea, like I really want to do this thing, and she's like, really? Mm-hmm. So she has been there to see me start a lot of things without experience, and I really actually become good at them.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, so yeah, this is where we are, honey. So let's see how it comes out. Let's see how it comes out. This is all going to be black. This entire ceiling and then that wall is all going to be black. So I want black to come from outside and then fall down. Then we are going to give something else to these walls. And then the other VVIP also going to have a black ceiling, but this one I want it white. Then here, this one is a DJ's box. This one is a DJ's box here. That is the first light we have installed. Yeah, this one we're going to have it. We're going to have different things, different lights coming in. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have lights. Yeah. So what we can do, or what I'm planning to do, what we might do, is that might have a black ceiling plus lighter walls, and this will have a white ceiling plus dark walls. Besides, I want to create a bit of different phases.
So we're only going to do 2 colors?
Not really. I have some other color that I'm going to put here and there. Different colors. I want to put in a bit, because the client's colors are black, white, black and red. So I'm just introducing another different color. That gives us a different feel. Okay. That is the VVIP. So it's still underway. Those guys working outside. The guys working on the chairs. Sorry, the chairs I showed you. Yeah. Those guys working outside. They're working on the furniture that we're gonna have in here. Yeah, those guys in. Yep. So that is where we are. So what do you think?
It is going to look different. Actually, it already looks different from the last time we're here.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Well, guys, I think I'm hitting a home run. So it's almost becoming a flip, yeah? It's almost becoming a flip. All right. That is where we are. Just have to organize a few things, put those wires where they are. Though this black ceiling, that dark DJ's area is gonna be different.
Different colors or
no,
just different?
We're gonna give it a different color, different feel, so that it's different from these sitting areas.
Okay.
Yeah. Colors, I've so far just bought a few, so that I don't want to put in a lot. I'm testing out. Of course, the black is constant. I cannot remove that black once you put it up. But I already made that decision. But the other colors, I'm going to play around with them and see how it all works. But I'm excited how it's going to come out. I don't know. I'm also a bit nervous, but but yeah.
But it already looks different. And what other people do is quite.
I told you Adam Subi knows what he does. Yeah. Remember that thing that we had there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up, down, here.
Down. No, up on the ceiling. Remember?
I really don't remember.
You don't remember? Let me show you.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
That's what I'm going to put.
So what we are going to put is something, nothing. I want to keep that flat because it's a low ceiling. So if you put, I'm going to put some bit of wood, but small, not really a lot. Yeah. Then this area, then that used to be that.
Yeah.
I see. That used to be there. Yeah. Then here. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Then we just have this place. So it was here. So now, this
Was here.
Yeah, that is what we had there. Yeah. But now we are turning it into a sitting area. So this entire place inside is VIP, and that is VVIP.
We are going to make claddings on these poles, and then we make an extension of the counter. Basically, that's what we're doing. But we're waiting for them to dry at least a bit. Then we paint them so they look good. Then we get a clear finish on the cladding of the poles. After the chairs have been cleaned well, fixing some parts missing, like the cushions. So we're going to fix them in their proper sitting positions, then we see the layout.
Apparently the client is having a mini pre-opening tomorrow, so want to see how things are going to look like. So we are trying to panel bit. So many things are done, however we have that final panel beating that really have to do. We don't have much time. You see the walls are just being painted. We have to remount again this shelving up back again. Today it has to happen. Everything has happened today. You see the reception is done. You see the beers and the fine whiskeys are in. Of course, we have the sound guy who is available. He's now doing the sound, basically testing the speakers and the sound, how it's supposed to be. Everyone is here. The carpenter is around. They are doing the final finishings on the tables. You see, Rashid is doing the final fixing of. We have to work that. Remember, we had to work that. So you see, we have done an extension. This will stop here, but now we have done an extension up to there. So all that has to be completed today. Of course, a bit of disappointments here and there. Some of the guys supposed to come did not come. We had to get like an emergency electrician to come and support Rashid. You see, Enoch, who is supporting Rashid, is not a carpenter. He's a painter. So you just have to see how things actually get rolling. So that's where we're at. A bit frustrating, but we have to get through it and be able to at least have something ready for the client by tomorrow.
Tubadde n'endowooza ey'okulowooza nti music ewazannya wayini zino ziyinza osyekinga naye tuzannyeko music tewali wayini n'emu eseekinze.
Well, for now I think the painting has to be done. Of course, we have the coping. You see, the kitchen has been given a coat of paint. And also we have to paint here, give this place a new feeling. Of course, my other color hasn't gone onto the pillars. We have done 2 coats so far of the granite. We have to do 2 coats of mink. It hasn't happened, so we have to actually get there. So that's a bit of the only challenge we are still having right now. But as soon as that is closed, we shall be in a good place to actually say we have done some good work today. But it's about coming to 5 p.m. And I think we're in for a very, very long day and a long night. Because by the time we leave, we have to make sure at least the place is in a workable space. have a look at this. Yes, this is Lana Baba, nominated for Asphalt 2022. So basically, we are building another salon, state of the art.